Hey, what's up, my peoples? I thought I'd go back to some Clone Wars Astromechs, as this one we're going to be taking a look at today is Mace Windu's Astromech droid, and that is R8-B7. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, I would take a look at the packaging, but R8 was not in the basic carded line. He was exclusive to a battle pack called the Rise of Boba Fett Ultimate Battle Pack. So unfortunately, with him being only in that pack and then never again being released, I do not have any kind of packaging or anything like that to show you, but I have his battle game card, so we can take a look at that. So here he is. Nice picture of R8 with R2. They look really, really cool. And there's your, there's his name right there, R8-B7. And there's your technical data about R8. And on the back, I don't really show the backs to these cards because it's just the instructions to the Galactic Battle Game. So, there you have that. Hooray for cards. So, moving right along, here we have R8, and right here you have him next to Mace Windu and Commander Pons, which we will take these two, or, we'll stand these two up real quick, just so that you can get a better look at them next to R8. So there's Pawns, and then I'll stand up Mace Windu. But, yeah, I do like this figure of R8, and he is a repaint of R2-D2, like a straight-up repaint. And I say that because, as you can see, I have a couple of rocket boosters attached to his legs, so that indicates straight away that he is a straight-up repaint of R2-D2. And here he is next to Mace Windu and Commander Pons when they're not in their action poses. So there you have that and that. So let's get right into R8. And I've heard that he's like a repainted R2 unit, but honestly, I just think he's a prototype R8 unit. I mean, it would make a lot more sense, because if he was an R2 unit, then he would be called R2. So, but, anyway, so here he is, and we'll take a look at his features real quick. Now, he does not come with rocket boosters. These are spare ones from my brother's Clone Wars R2-D2, which he didn't want anymore, so now I have these to plug onto R8's legs. So, and I believe this guy does have rocket boosters in the Clone Wars, because he was rolling around on I forget the planet, but it was a planet where he, Anakin Skywalker, Mace Windu, and R2-D2 had to investigate a crashed cruiser. And yeah, like I said, I don't know if there's like sorry, my brain's going off. I don't know. I don't remember what the planet is, but it's it has all the gun darks and stuff like that rip off poor R8's dome and kill him. So, but anyway, his features are his features are he has hidden gadgets, and two of them up front is his computer interface arm and his mechanical gripper. So all you gotta do is just fold those down, close the panel, and there you go. Then up top here you have the periscope with a yellow panel. So it is a manual pull-up periscope like it usually is with the Clone Wars Astromechs, at least with this mold, and not the R7D4 mold like this. So, speaking of which, I forgot to mention in the R7A7 and I forgot to mention in the R7A7 and R7D4 review that there was a figure of R2D2 where he was a repaint of R7D4. So, there you have that. But back to R8, he does have the periscope, which you can push down if you have it pulled up. And to pull it back up, you just get your fingernail in there, and then pull it up like that. So, there you go. And on the back here, you have this grappling hook and string, which extends pretty far, but not as far as like R4-P17 or R8, or I'm reviewing R8, R3S6. But what you do is you rotate the dome, and that'll wind up the string, the cable. Then just tuck the hook in there, close the panel, and there you go. And then usually I like to unwind it after it's in the body. And then, like I said, the rocket boosters that if you have any spares, you can give to R8. So if you want to do that, you have the freedom to do so. So there you have that. We'll just set these off to the side. And, yeah, he's a standard astromech with the R2 series dome and the R2 series body, so nothing new, just the paint. But it is amazing what a different paint job will do to make you go crazy and want a new droid. So there you have that. So let's get in closer so you can see these really cool paint apps. See, focus. Here, let me zoom in. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. As you can see, you got the... Okay. This is where some people are colorblind because they don't know if, like, these leg panels in the dome is purple or a navy blue, but I believe it's purple. At least I think it should be purple. But I hate that they didn't just make it purple and they made it this this color, which makes you wonder if it is purple or navy blue or some kind of blue. But I mean, it still looks good, but still. But anyway, you got some really cool yellow panels going all around the dome. You have some yellow panels for the spacecraft linkage and control arms. These panels right here. And the center panel for his vents. So there you have that. Just taking a look at the side here. You got that purplish navy blue color with some silver, which is really nice. You got this kind of orangish plastic for the cables. And there's the back, nothing much there. And the exhaust port, or exhaust pipe, on either side. I don't think this... Oh no, this is as detailed as the one in the front, never mind. Usually, the front exhaust isn't as detailed as the rear one. But in this case, it is. And you can pop out his third leg, although you need it if you want him to roll around, which he can do it because he has wheels on the bottom of his feet, right there. And then if you want, you can pull this out and get R8 standing on two legs. So they're very cool right there. And as far as his articulation goes, he has a swivel dome, swivel shoulders, and hinged ankles. So, not the most posable, but, it's posable enough for an astromech. So, there you have that. And we'll zoom out here. So, that you can see how he looks with R2-D2. So let me grab him real quick. Sorry, I had him packed away because, I'm going to my dad's this weekend. Yeah, my parents are divorced. Big whoop. But, yeah. So, here they are together, and they look great together, if you ask me. I do like this. And as you can see, R2, not R2. R2, R8. So, sorry I had to do that. But, yeah, you can see that that R8 does have the ports for the rocket boosters. So if you have an extra R2 from the Clone Wars, give R8 some rocket boosters. As I'm sure he has them in the Clone Wars, he just never used them on screen, so there you have that. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for R8. You know, he's got some really cool paint apps. I do like the purple for the front processor state indicator, and the green one for the one in the rear, the diagnostic display, you know, just stuff like that. One thing I do want to note is that his logic function displays are green, which I don't mind. It does look good, but I'd rather have them red, as the battle game card indicates with the animation model. Oh wait, no, it doesn't show it. Well, if you Google pictures of R8-B7, you'll see that the logic function displays right there are not green, but they're red. But, you know, I don't mind it. I mean, at first I was so bothered where I wanted to repaint that, but, you know, leaving it as it is, I think it's fine. So, which is fine. Oh, sorry, I had to find R8's third leg, but, just plug that in. And there you go. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for R8. You know, he's your standard astromech droid, you know, so, just with a different color scheme. But he does look good, and if you have the Rise of Boba Fett Ultimate Battle Pack and you have Mace Windu's Jedi Starfighter, you can definitely put this guy in the astromech socket of that ship. Unfortunately, though, I'm probably not going to be able to get that ship because I imagine it being ridiculously expensive. And I actually got R8 as a birthday gift a while ago, probably when I was like 12 or something. I got it when I was 12, but yeah, he was expensive and that kind of thing, so gotta take care of him because he's rare and expensive. So, but there you go. There is R8-B7 from the Clone Wars, and stay tuned for my custom. You know what? I'm not gonna call them reviews. I'm just gonna call them custom showcases for R5013 and R2KT. So stay tuned for these two, and they'll be coming up next. And yeah, like I said, there's R8-B7, and I will see you in the next video. So yeah, see ya.